Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another video. If you're stopping by my channel for the first time, please consider subscribing to my channel. Also, smash that thumbs up like button and turn on that post notification bell for upcoming videos. On today's video, I'm going to give you a review on this Alpha Mega 3-in-1 safety first car seat. So if you're wondering by now why two of the same car seats, I'm going to tell you why. So this car seat over here was the first car seat I picked up. That car seat was picked up about 3 years ago or so forth. And this car seat over here is picked up, the second car seat, about, I want to say, 2 years ago or so. So I have a 4.5-year-old in this one, and I have a 2.5 in this one. So the reason why I'm giving the review on this Alpha Mega 3-in-1 car seat and why I have two of these car seats, I'll give you some background history on this. For these car seats, I was involved in car seat clinics working with the ministry units, and throughout doing car seat inspections and helping parents out, I found that this Alpha Mega car seat here, which is also similar to the Eddie Bauer and Costco car seats. So they're all similar in nature and they were pretty easy to install. So they go in quite simple, and they serve as a 3-in-1 purpose as well too. And when I say 3-in-1, folks, 3-in-1 means that this seat can go in rear facing. So if you have an infant in here, you can go in forward facing as it is in right now. And also you can use it for a booster seat. So these would be the slots for the seatbelt to be fed through if you're using it as a booster seat. So that's a little history on why I chose these seats initially. And I did go with the first one to make sure that it worked for my child. And then I went for the second one after that once I was satisfied with it. These seats are very user-friendly and forgiving, especially with the belts. I find the straps or the belt itself right here, some parents say they twist. I find they will twist, and it's like any other car seat. If you're rushing to put your child in the car and you start twisting it like this and buckling it backwards, they will twist. I do have another video that shows you how to untwist the car seat. I'll leave that in the description link below. But they're pretty straightforward, easy to use seats. All right, and there's the other one right here. They're very comfortable, so my kids do fall asleep in the seats. They have the head support up here, so the side impact protection, right? So it's extra padding for that side impact protection there if you're involved in any side collisions. Their head has some protection on the sides there. The side cushioning right here also keeps them snug, right in place, all right. And also at the lower part right here, it's nice and snug and comforting right here as well too. The bottom padding is nice and soft, all right. The back cushioning is good. This is for the adjustment part right here. To go into later with you guys on how to adjust it. The overall appearance of the seat is nice. Material's great. They do have a side pocket feature here, so you can put some storage on the side of the seats right there, which is great. It doesn't come with cup holders, so normally we use this for the cup holders right here, or we can put them in the door slots at the bottom. There's some door cup holders down there, but the kids can't really reach it. They're in the back by themselves, so we'll just give them the side pockets where they can put their waters in. And again, it has obviously a harness connection here, so your crotch clip there, 5-point restraint there system, and just zero complaints with this seat. The only thing I will point out, which is a little drawback for these seats, is the weight. So they are quite heavy in weight, however they are very sturdy and secure. And the second drawback I would say is the width. So they're quite wide, right? So they do take up pretty much a lot of the vehicle. However, if you're having the 2 kids or 1 kid, it's fine, it's great. If you're having 3 kids, that's a whole different ball game where you need a narrow seat, more narrow seats, and they do sell those seats in the market. But just for what we have right now and our needs, I find these great. They work terrific, and there's no problems with it. Okay, so as I said earlier, guys, it's for the use of the seat here. So if you're making any adjustments to the height adjustment for the seat belts here, it's very simple. You gotta just take the seat out, and there's a bar at the back, right back here. You just pull this bar and you adjust it to the level you want it at. So if you want to lower it down, you drop it down to the next one. If you want to raise it up, you just lift it, bring it up to the higher one up top, right? And they just snap right into place. I'll put that back to where my daughter is right now, right there. Okay. Also, if you're going to go in the rear facing position, you'll see that they'll have the rear facing measurements and the weights and everything like that for the seat. Again, for the rear facing, you can go from the 5 to 22 pounds, and a 5 pound would be the infant. I personally wouldn't use a seat for an infant. I think it's better to have an infant carrier. Again, that way, right now we're in the winter months and it is quite chilly outside. You can do the child up in the infant carrier before bring them into the car and snap them into place. And I'll show you another video in the description below where I have installed an infant carrier. Use that seat to put your child in at birth, and then as they get bigger, you can upgrade to this seat here. So again, when they get to the weight of outgrowing the infant carrier seat, which most of those infant carrier seats now are increasing in weight, you can put them in the rear facing position right here. And it's basically just readjust, so you can recline the seat. So just adjusting the bottom here where it has a recline, you just pull this out here to tilt the seat back on the base right here, so it rotates back. I'll show you that right now. Pull that. You see the base here, it'll go back and forth. So if you're going the rear facing, you're going to tilt that down. Forward facing, you'll tilt that back up. Right. And again, you can either install it using the seat belt or the universal latch system. Again, I'll leave some more descriptions down below too. I have some videos showing how to install it with the universal latch, and another video showing how to install it with the seat belt. They're very straightforward, very simple, very easy. Again, like the only thing I'd say is a drawback is the weight of them. They're quite heavy in nature. However, if you are installing it for the purposes of leaving in the vehicle and not transferring it all around to different types of vehicles, I think this is still a solid seat. You know, your child is safe in the seat. Again, it's very, very, very straightforward, very basic, not complicated to use. All right, and also, like I said, with the other drawback with the width of the seat being wide, again, if you have more than 3 kids, I don't think any seat you buy can fit 3 across, except for I think 1 or 2 brands that are designed to fit 3 across. So whether you go with a narrower seat, that would just possibly compromise the kids' comfort. Again, it's not really for comfort all the time, it's more about safety. So it's basically up to you what you decide to do. But like I'm saying, for these seats, I've been using it for over 3 years now, and they haven't let us down. They're very very user-friendly, and I highly recommend these seats. So there you have it, guys. That's my opinion on these seats. Everybody's entitled to their own opinions. This is just how these seats functioned for me over the last 3 years, and again, having some insight on doing some car seat inspections, working with ministry units, where I've come to gain some knowledge on how these seats function, and again, being very simple, basic, user-friendly, drew my attention to these seats. So having kids, that's why I picked up the first one, tried using it for some time, then went to the second one, and just, you know, overall they're a great functioning seat. With the only 2 complaints I said earlier was the width of the seat if you're having a third child, and the weight of the seat if you're taking it in and out of vehicles. Those would be the only two drawbacks I have for these seats. And again, if you're going to keep them stationary in one vehicle, that eliminates the weight problem. However, the width of the seat, if you are trying to sit in between the seats, it'd be quite tight for an individual. Keep in mind, this is a compact SUV that it's in right now, so if you have a larger vehicle, you may fit in between the seats, but this one would be a little more challenging to do. Alright guys, again, if you do enjoy the content that I'm putting out on my channel, please consider subscribing to the channel. It's free to subscribe and it helps me make more content put out for you guys. Also, smash that thumbs up button. That way it can help other parents as well too, getting the algorithm out there so that people can view my videos. And also consider turning on that post notification bells for future upcoming videos so you guys can be in the know. For any of the reviews you see on my channel here, if I do get a recall on the review, I will post that on my channel to take the footwork out for you guys on keeping up with that stuff if you went ahead and got the seat. Again guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.